Hello YouTube, Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan. And yes, I have my lighting and I have my fan. How you doing? I hope and pray that you and yours in YouTube land are happy and healthy and safe and well. And of course, Bost is being super cute and we're not getting it on camera. I don't understand why. Anyway, right now the time is approximately 7:25 p.m. Eastern Time, and the date is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. The moon is waning in Virgo, and I believe by tomorrow, which is Thursday, February 9th, 2023, the moon will be waning in Libra, and the sun is transiting in Aquarius. Yes, I am long overdue to resume my More Than a Walkthrough series featuring the Pride Tarot, a collaborative deck which was published by US Game Systems in April of 2020, proving that there were some good things that happened in 2020. And I'm going to start with the current card for this video, which is the King of Swords. And yes, Drake is going to do a close-up of the card. And the artist's name is Sabina Espinet. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it is because she also illustrated the Three of Swords. And yes, I will have a link to the video I did about the Three of Swords in the description box for this video about the King of Swords. And of course, I'm going to have Drake do a close-up of the back, because I love, love, love this beautiful back of the card design, and love is love. So, let's go to the King of Swords, and this, I believe, was written by Sabina Espinet herself. This card represents wisdom, leadership, truth, and reasoning. The King of Swords is The King of Swords is principled and critical with a strong mind. He bears witness to ugly truths but is compassionate in his judgment. He asks that we balance intellect with emotions and apply clear thinking to solve problems. I chose to paint actor Sir Ian McKellen. No wonder I love this King of Swords so much. I chose to paint actor Sir Ian McKellen, who is an openly gay male actor, as this king because his role of leadership in the LGBTQ+ community as an outspoken older gay man has been an inspiration to many, indeed. His character Gandalf also embodies the qualities of the King of Swords. He is depicted here in a stained glass window style to remind us of the role that the church has historically played in the persecution and mistreatment of the LGBTQ+ community, but also as a reminder that many faith-based organizations have chosen to reject hate and instead open their doors to all in support and love. What I've always noticed about the King of Swords in many decks is that the King of Swords holds the sword at an angle. However, in most tarot decks, you will see the Queen of Swords holding it directly upright and fully erect. So, to me, the King of Swords, in spite of having a strong mind and somebody who's committed to balancing intellect with emotions, sometimes the King of Swords can be swayed, which is why the sword is not fully upright and erect. It's at an angle. King of Swords definitely represents somebody who's a Libra, although to my personal psychic advisor, Roger Pratt, it could represent an Aquarius, and in Roger Pratt's readings, it usually represents an Aquarius person. And now I'm going to read Sabina Espinet's bio. I was 1 page away, 2 pages away. Yes, Sabina Espinet, in her own words, in my artwork, I combine traditional religious iconography with pop culture mythological and pagan symbols as a way to blur social and cultural boundaries and to explore our common connection to the divine. During college in the early 90s, I volunteered at an AIDS respite center when the epidemic was at its peak and victims were treated with fear and disdain. This experience changed me profoundly, and I have since been an activist and advocate for the LGBTQ+ rights. Sabina created the art for mudras for awakening the energy body and mudras for awakening the five elements, both published by US Game Systems. There is a link to her website and a link to her Instagram account. I will include these in the description box, and if I find any other social media links or website links for Sabina Espinet, I will include them in the description box as well. I will say I especially love the detail. It looks like the King of Swords, also known as Sir Ian McKellen, is wearing an ascot that has the rainbow flag on it. And I'm gonna see if Drake can do a quick close-up of the ascot that is around the head. It's so funny because I'm looking directly at Drake, but the camera's over here. So it's right here, and you can see the red, and I think you can see a portion of the orange. And I must admit, the sword, it's a simple design, but it looks beautiful. It really looks very powerful, actually. And I love the jewel-encrusted crown. Very elegant and very beautiful. So, as always, a huge thank you to Sabina Espinet for illustrating 2 cards that I know of in this deck. And of course, to all of the other artists and writers, and of course US Game Systems Incorporated themselves, for creating and producing and offering this beautiful LGBTQIA+ oriented and themed tarot deck. It is definitely one of my personal favorites. And with the King of Swords, we have now completed the suit of swords. And I believe the next suit is wands. So the next time I do one of these videos, we will start with the Ace of Wands in that deck. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week, and of course, thank you to all of you in YouTube land for honoring who I am and what I do, and for honoring Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person, for my YouTube videos and everything he does too. Thank you so much for all the likes, for all the comments, for all the shares, and for all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And of course, an extra big and beautiful thank you to all of you who have already scheduled your sessions, including my brand new client who availed herself of a video reading with me last night. It was one of the most profound and powerful readings I've done in a very long time. I was guided and led to use 3 different playing card decks. And there was a question that she had asked. I was guided and led to pull 3 cards from each of the 3 decks. And the first card from the first deck was the last card from the last deck. This inquiry began with a 6 of hearts and concluded with a 6 of hearts. Talk about wild. Anyway, I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful week, and as always, stay tuned for the next video.